Hello and welcome to Explore, where we discuss educational theories, concepts, models, and other topics of interest. I'm Dr. Colin A. Harris. Thank you for joining us. Today's topic is corporatocracy. Corporatocracy is a term that refers to an economic, political, or judicial system that is governed or controlled by corporations. Within the original government structure, the voters select their executive leaders and legislative representatives. This structure prioritizes the needs, security, and welfare of the people. However, reality differs from the original government structure. The current government structure prioritizes the needs of corporations over the needs of the people. Let's look at the current government structure a little bit further. America has made remarkable unofficial modifications to the original government structure, which some refer to as corporate rule. In recent decades, the owners of corporations have strengthened their grip on the US political system, so much so that it has widened the wealth gap in America, while simultaneously creating an American class system. The top 1% of Americans have about 16 times more wealth than the bottom 50%. Under the current corporate rule, the executive, legislative, and judicial branches are all financially motivated to doing the bidding of corporations. The Supreme Court rules in favor of most cultural issues, but almost always makes judgments that benefit corporations. On January 21, 2010, the Supreme Court ruled in Citizens United v. Federal Election Commission, allowing wealthy donors and corporations to make unlimited monetary contributions to political campaigns. This decision allowed wealthy donors, corporations, and special interest groups to influence U.S. elections and dramatically silence the voices of the American people, while simultaneously making it difficult to combat political corruption. The question is why? What influence does money have on the Supreme Court and the decisions they render?
The Federalist Society straight up picked the judges on Trump's shortlist, and that the Judicial Crisis Network, a group linked to the Federalist Society that fought for all three of Trump's nominations, received large anonymous donations in the years before each of those nominations. The network is part of many interconnected organizations that, according to the Center for Media and Democracy, have taken in over $400 million in dark money in their efforts to remake the court system. But if you could briefly sort of walk us through, for those who missed it today, why they should know what the Federalist Society is and its relationship to who gets on the court, at least when Republicans are picking them.
Sure. The Federalist Society is a right-wing legal organization that Trump handed basically the keys to pick who he was going to put on the Supreme Court. And they set up a selection process that has been very secret. And at the same time, they received huge multi-million-dollar anonymous contributions. So it really looks like the Federalist Society hosted a special interest group that paid to play, and what they paid for was the chance to make sure that they got the Supreme Court justices that they wanted. And this happened 3 times in a row. And then if you go down the hall from the Federalist Society in the same building, you reach the Judicial Crisis Network, which is a fictitious name organization under Virginia law that also got huge multi-million-dollar checks and paid for the political campaigns to push through the justices that had been selected through that Federalist Society turnstile. Very likely the same money behind the whole scam. And right now, the 3 justices are sitting on the Supreme Court, and they're being told what to do by a whole fleet of front groups that is all pointed against the people, for big corporations, against regulation, and for political dark money and mischief. And this would all be, sound and fury, signifying nothing except for the fact that the justices rule in alignment with these front groups virtually every time they turn up. And the record is really astonishing now of 80 partisan decisions with all the conservatives lined up on one side that break precedent and do political steps that the big donors want. So the record of what has been done to this country by the dark money right, it's really profound, but it's hidden because it's being done by judges, not being done in plain view in the legislature.
The Supreme Court has become so political that it has lost its prestige. That's our show, folks. Thank you for watching. Before you leave, please subscribe, smash the notification bell, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Thank you, and see you next time.